the grandson of the late anti-apartheid hero, former South African President Nelson Mandela, is on a historic visit to Israel, but it seems he will not be meeting with Israeli officials. Mandela, a staunch boycott, divestment and sanctions (BDS) supporter, will only meet with Palestinians during his trip. A statement said Mandela would hold several meetings with Palestinian leaders with no mention of Israeli counterparts. The Foreign Ministry appeared to corroborate the statement by saying, "We have no information on the visit. Be the first to know, join our Facebook page." Function, D, S, ID, var JS, FJS equal D get elements tag name, S, 0, if, D get element bid, ID, return, JS equal D createlment, S, JS.ID equal ID, JSSRC equal / connect facebook.net /n _ us / all JS number XFBML equal 1 and app ID equal 1634148068997, FJS parent node insert before, JS, FJS, document, script, Facebook JS SDK. During a joint press conference with Palestinian Prime Minister Rami Hamdallah on Monday, Mandela said, "The settlements I saw here in the West Bank reminded me of what we had suffered in South Africa because we also were surrounded by many settlements and were not allowed to move from one place to another freely. Palestinians are being subjected to the worst version of apartheid." Mandela added, "Israel is the worst apartheid regime," and called for the continued support of BDS and for South Africa to cut all ties with apartheid Israel. While meeting with Mandela in Ramallah, Hamdallah highlighted the inspiring legacy of the younger Mandela's late grandfather Nelson. Hamdallah stressed the strength of bilateral ties between the Palestinian Authority and South Africa and highlighted the historic relationship formed between the late presidents Yasser Arafat and Nelson Mandela. He also praised South Africa's position in supporting the Palestinian people and championing their cause in the international arena. Hamdallah briefed the South African MP on Israel's so-called violations against the Palestinians, including the settlement expansion and displacement projects which constitute a major obstacle to realizing the dream of establishing a Palestinian state. The two politicians also discussed ways to strengthen their cooperation and advance bilateral relations. During an interview with Royal News English on Sunday, Mandela said, "What we have experienced in South Africa is a fraction of what the Palestinians are experiencing. We were oppressed in order to serve the white minority. The Palestinians are being eliminated off their land and brought out of their territories, and this is a total human rights violations. I think it is a total disgrace that the world is able to sit back while such atrocities are being carried out by apartheid Israel." Mandela is scheduled to meet with 83-year-old PA President Mahmoud Abbas as well as with other Palestinian officials during his visit. He will also visit Bethlehem, Jerusalem, and the mausoleum of Yasser Arafat in Ramallah. Close to the mausoleum is a 6-meter-high, bronze statue of Nelson Mandela, who is famous among Palestinians for saying, "We know all too well that our freedom is incomplete without the freedom of the Palestinians." The younger Mandela will be in the country until Wednesday. Prior to the 4-day visit, Mandela met with Palestinian leader and BDS co-founder Omar Barghouti in Amman, Jordan. Mandela has in the past made several calls for the expulsion of the Israeli ambassador to South Africa and has continuously supported the cutting of ties between Israel and South Africa.